today we got a comparison of the 2024 Can-Am Defender Limited HD Lone Star Edition.
We also have a 2024 Polaris Ranger XP 1000 Crew North Star.
Lastly, we're going to overview the brand new 2024 Polaris Ultimate 1500 Crew that Polaris just released this year.
For 2024, nothing has changed too much with these particular machines. With this being the Ultimate model, you will have 29-inch tires, your 7-inch ride command, touchscreen, and power windows. This particular model will come in with the least amount of ground clearance at 13 inches and boast an 82-horse dual overhead cam twin engine. The Can-Am Defender Lone Star offers a 30-inch tire with 14-inch ground clearance. This particular model will also come with your power windows, tip-out windshield, and JL overhead audio system. This JL audio roof will come with 6 speakers.
You can control everything by your phone, so you can change the color of the lights around the speakers, everything from your phone.
Your Ranger XP 1000 will actually have the smallest tire out of the 3, coming in at 29 inches, wrapped on a 14-inch wheel, where your Can-Am Defender Lone Star Max will come with a 30-inch tire on a 14-inch wheel. And then jumping all the way to the 1500, you're still gonna get your 30-inch tire, but it's gonna be on a nice 15-inch wheel.
Giving you 15 inches of ground clearance, which is more than the other 2 models that we are showing off today. Next, we should talk about our towing capacities for these machines. For the Polaris, you're looking at about 2,500 pounds worth of towing capacity. Your Defender Lone Star, you're going to be at that same number, that 2,500. But when you jump up to the 1,500, you're actually at 3,500 pounds of towing capacity, which is crazy. Anything you want to pull around the farm or whatever you need to pull, it's going to be your workhorse and do what you need. Also, bed capacities. So there are differences in the bed capacities of these. I'll have you open up that one, we'll open up this one, and then I'll do this one.
Yeah. Oh, this is power.
I mean, this has a step up.
Out of the 3 of these models, the XP 1000 again will have the least amount of payload capacity, coming in at 1150.
Next, you're going to be going to your Can-Am Defender HD10. That's going to come in at about 1,180 pounds payload capacity in the back bed. And then when we come over to the Extreme Ranger, we're basically looking at about 1,665 for your payload in this. It does come with an automatic dump box. It comes standard with this machine. Also, measuring. If you need to measure anything while you're working, it's actually right into the tailgate integrated there. There is a power port back here as well, which is standard. So if you want to use a trickle charger or need a power source back here, you have auxiliary power as well that is in back here that can be controlled up front. So the horsepower difference between these machines, your Ranger 1000, you're going to be coming in at 82 horsepower. Your Defender HD10, you're also going to be at 82 horsepower. And then this 1500, the all-new engine here by Polaris with the steel drive transmission, you're going to be looking at about 110 horse.
Make no mistake, all 3 of these models are ultra premium, giving you your 7-inch touchscreen ride command system that will give you a ton of different features. You of course have your gauge option where you can adjust the layout and see a couple different functions. This model will also come standard with front and rear cameras. We also have an option for a game camera, mapping system. You also have an option to import and export started rides for trip occasions. You also have an option to sync up your phone or Bluetooth device headsets. From there, you could also adjust your audio. This model will come equipped with AM/FM radio. You also have a weather radio, an option for USB and or Bluetooth. Of course, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, and a turf mode to keep you from tearing up your lawn. These machines will come standard with performance, standard, and work modes for throttle options. The wiper will be standard with an on and a wash option. Full HVAC controls with this model. You will have, of course, heat and air conditioning with a 3-position fan. So this particular model, being the Ultimate, will of course give you your 7S touchscreen display with all that nice info, your 3-position tip-out windshield, and your power windows.
All right, so we're inside of the Lone Star here. A little bit different interior as you saw in the Polaris. This machine, even though this is the ultimate option that Can-Am has at the moment, there is no touchscreen or GPS or anything along those lines on the interior of this or on the dash here. But this machine does come equipped with your heat, AC, power wiper kit on the windshield there. And this is the Lone Star edition, so what that means is it has the upgraded JL Audio stereo roof on this. So this is a standard feature that comes on this machine. 6 speakers, everything is controlled on your phone through a app, and it's Bluetooth, so you can actually control the songs and whatever music you want to listen to, and then you can actually change the colors inside the speakers. There's LED lights inside of there. You have about 7 or 8 different options of colors that you can change. So at nighttime, it's pretty cool to see them light up. Very, very easy to access your seats here. So if you need a little bit more room, you do have storage under the passenger seat in the front and in the rear. So you have 2 of those in this model as well. So these seats fold right back down. These are premium seats with stitching, with the Lone Star stitching as well. Middle console folds down, gives you 2 extra cup holders in the front and the rear. Also, you got a little bit of storage up front on your dash here. So that opens up. This is actually removable. So it's almost like a toolbox. You can bring it wherever you want. You do have 2 USB chargers inside of here. So if you want to charge your phone or whatnot, you do have 2 ports in there to keep your cell phone charged, especially if you're going to be playing music. It could be draining. This has 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and then front diff lock and a rear diff lock on this. A couple different drive modes on here. Push of a button, you can go from work mode to eco mode back to your normal mode. Tilt steering on here as well. So it goes up and down. It does not telescope, it just goes up and down. Power windows. So you can control the power windows here from both sides. And then in the back, they are crank windows.
One of the big differences between the XD 1500 and the XP 1000 is actually going to be the door. As you can see with the Polaris door,
it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stop. These have 3 positions.
These are rubber straps that hold them in. Your XD 1500, you actually have a legitimate auto style hinge. Yeah. Multiple stopping points.
Yep. There is a cell phone holder in here, which is very convenient because nowadays everybody's on their phones. So JD's like 400 pounds and I'm 150, and you can see the amount of room in here. There's plenty of interior room here. Even the middle console folds down. There are 2 cup holders in there as well. You do have another cell phone holder if you need to. Hold it there. Very easy to put back up as well. Just fold up, locks back in place for you. Biggest difference between the Ranger 1000 and your Defender Lone Star, they all have drive, high, low, reverse, and park. This only has drive, reverse, and park. And due to the fact that this is a steel drive transmission, all new for Polaris, it's also got 110 horse, and it is a 3-cylinder dual overhead cam. I'm a little cold.
I gotta fire up my heated seat.
So this machine actually comes standard in the Ultimate package with a passenger heated seat and the driver heated seat. So especially on those cold winter days, if you're out there doing some work, you can definitely jump in the cab, heat up quickly. The features on this is it's almost like a automobile interior here with your heat and defrost system. So for the first time ever, you have multiple different modes. So you can actually have it focus just primarily on your face. Or if your feet are cold, you can actually change that to feet and head. And then lastly, just head or defrost. So this does have a defrosting system on it as well. It does crank out a lot of heat. So it does warm the cab quickly, and having a interior headliner in here as well, plus your full sealed cab system, it definitely keeps the warm air inside. Located here is your winch button, so that is easy in and out right there. You can push that with the synthetic rope winch that this has equipped on it. Power window buttons, so you can actually control from the dash here, the front and the rear, so you can control all the windows from one location. You got your wiper button here, so you can easily push that. And then you also do have a reservoir on here, so it will clean the window as well. Earlier in the video, I showed you in the dump box, there was actually a port there. That is where your rear aux power is coming from. So if you have something plugged into there, you can turn that on or off just by the push of a button right here for you. So you have a 12-volt charging port here, and then you have two USB ports here. This steering wheel has its telescoping, plus it goes up and down. So very simple. So it'll adjust to any size driver that may be operating the machine. Over here, we have your LED light buttons, so you can turn them off. There's your lower lights, which are the beams that you saw on the front bumper up there. And then you got your low and then high beams on there as well. This is where you can control your dump box in the back. So easy push of a button. They've actually, the hydraulic cylinder that they have back there, they sped up that process. It's a lot faster than the older styles that they had. So it definitely dumps much quicker than the older generations have. This is the work light for the front bumper. So you can just push that on and off if you need to. Also, you have a couple different drive modes on this machine. Very easy to actually adjust. So right here, now we're in standard mode, comfort mode, and then sport mode. This also does have a tow and haul package on this. Push of a button there, locks that in and engages that for you. And you also have all-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, and then you can unlock the rear diff as well. This does come equipped with your JBL audio system. You can connect your phone to this through Bluetooth, or you can listen to the regular radio on here. It definitely does crank out some good music and some good tunes. Premium audio system on there. The biggest thing too is locking features. You can lock all the doors, you can't lock the Can-Am.
Yep. Polaris has a ton of different storage options with these machines. Of course, you have your overhead glove box. You have one down here as well.
Your 1000 comes standard with your high beams and low beams with your LEDs, and then when you jump up to the 1500, you're getting the high beams, low beams, and then you're also getting LED lights that are integrated into that front bumper there. The Can-Am comes with a 4,500-pound steel cable winch. The Polarises come with a 4,500-pound synthetic rope winch with an auto stop on the XP1000 and a 6,000-pound synthetic rope winch on the 1500 with an auto stop. Your Can-Am does not have an auto stop feature on there. That's a key difference between the three units. The Lone Star, though, does come standard with your rock sliders. So you have rock sliders in the front and back that'll protect underneath. And if you're in the woods, it'll protect any trees or anything that may hit that plastic. It's your 2024 lineup.
Which one do you?
I got you. And this is your 2024 lineup.
Which one do you like best?